Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's a Friday morning and I've had some nice sales overnight. I've only had four sales, but all of them pretty decent. So I thought I'd start the weekend orders with these four items that I need to get out the door this morning. So let's see what we've done. A904. A904 is a vintage Adidas shell suit, tracksuit top thing. It's gone for 23 quid. It's nice. That is from my contact at the car boot. Would have cost me. It is a little bit more expensive when I purchase from him. However, I'm always guaranteed quality, so I don't mind paying up. So I would have imagined it would have cost about 8 or 9 quid. It's gone for 23. Not too bad. It's gone to America as well. B706. B706 is a Carhartt reworked gilet. Now, at the beginning of the year, when I purchased the Nike reworks, I also purchased the Carhartt reworks. They were both ordered from Fleek, and again at the time it was a sale and I had a coupon. These have been a really steady seller for a really high return. So this is sold for £45. I think I had 20 of them, 15 of them, something like that. I'm probably down to 5 or 6 left. They're really good quality, really good colorways as well on them, and really good sizes. There wasn't any smalls. There was a couple of mediums, but most of them were large, extra larges, etc. That one is an extra large, and I'll say £45 out the door. Lovely. B1601. B1601 is a Ted Baker formal shirt. It's just a white shirt. It's a nice thing. And that has sold for £15 on the nose. And then finally we have a Lioness, brand new with tags, training jacket. It's more like a bench jacket though. Make sure you're warm on the sideline. Again, this was from my contact at the car boot, so again I would have paid up for it. I would have thought it would be £10 plus, but this has sold on offer for £70. I had it up for 82, something like that. Offer came in £70. Going. So 4 sales, totaling £185. Can't grumble at that for a Friday. Does that mean that Christmas has finally hit Q4 for my store? Is that what it means? Well, if you hang on 2 seconds, I'll continue with the weekend roundup and you'll find out. Well, kind of. About 21 orders for just under £400 for a Saturday, Sunday and Monday morning. I'd have to check my analytics, but I think that's just a normal weekend. It might be slightly higher in value, but 20 orders is nothing unusual. So kind of some higher value stock is started to go, but there's been a lot of low value stock going as well. So this is my revenue for this year, and as you can see that we've been gradually working our way up. This is when I went on holiday for a week, shut the shop for a week, and then it boosted right back up, and this is the start of Q4, and it just hasn't, and this is where we sit now for this week. It's just started to go the other way, and the red line is just a predicted line that I put in based on the growth that I was having. So seeing that growth and then it just sort of dipping the wrong way tells me that Q4 has been pretty pants for me. Let's see what's sold over the weekend. B1007. B1007 is a Tommy Hilfiger quarter zip. It's a navy. I've had it for quite a while actually. Can't even remember where I picked it up from. Car boot probably. That has sold about 10 minutes ago. I've let that go for £7 because it's been on for such a long time. One of my metrics, KRAs, goals, whatever you want to call them, is to not have anything older than a year on my store, and I think that's coming up to a year in sort of like January time, so get it gone. And then to the same buyer, E407. 07 is a Nike quarter zip. It's black on black, however it has got a couple of what looks like grease stains sort of on the chest, so that has gone for £6. That one was part of the eBay buyout that I did. I've then sold 3 of these. If you've been watching my channel recently, you'll see that I've been selling these very regularly. So 3 of them have gone out the door. They've all gone for £5 each. Oh, we have a plush. And this is the plush in question. Now this looks like a Care Bear. However, it's not a Care Bear. It is a bootleg version of a Care Bear. That is the tag. When I first picked it up in the field, I thought it was a Care Bear. But after doing some research, it is not. And I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to sell it on eBay. But I clearly put in the title says, bootleg Care Bear, birthday cupcake bear, vintage. Sold for £8. Next up, we have a Canon EOS 30D digital camera. Now, when I came to test this, the batteries didn't work. So I have listed it as spares and repairs. and I have clearly said in the description that the batteries do not work, so I'm unable to test the unit. Now, the actual unit itself looks in really good condition. It looks like it's hardly ever been used, but that has affected the price. Had it listed for 35, which is about on par with what others had sold for. I had an offer come in at 25. Don't want to be sitting on things that don't work. Again, it's taking up room. I'll get it gone. 25 quid. Another fail coming up. So yeah, I'll show you the wins and I'll show you the fails. Now, it's going to be even more of a fail if I can't find it. There we go. If you'd watched one of the car boot videos, maybe weeks ago now, weeks and weeks ago, I picked up a Smeg toaster, and the guy originally wanted £35 for it, and I said I couldn't take it for £35 in case it didn't work, and he assured me that this was working and in great condition, apart from a little dent on the top. So there's the dent on the top, so already I knew that the condition wasn't 100%. And he said the only reason they were getting rid of it was because the wife had decided to change the colour scheme in the kitchen, and I fell for it hook, line and sinker. I got him down to 20 quid, but the elements don't work inside. So the two outer elements work, so you can toast one side of the bread, but the two middle ones do not work. So I have sold that for spares and repairs to try and get my money back. I listed it for £15 starting bid. I put it on bids to see where it would go. 16 quid is what I got for it, so I'm £4 down before fees, taxes, etc. I mean, that's probably going to be the thumbnail, but it's a failure. If you're picking up electronics, don't pay more than the scrap value for them. I shouldn't have paid any more than 10 to 15 for this, looking back. And then I knew my money would be safe. I could recuperate all of my money. But it's a lesson learnt. It's not a mistake I'll make again. On to the next one. So this is a very old item because the SKU number is A16. This is when I used to have just one box for A. A16 would go in there. A16. Now, this is a Levi's Western style long sleeve shirt, size medium, and for the life of me I cannot work out why this hasn't sold before now. It's a Levi shirt, it's a Levi denim shirt, but it has been on my store for nearly a year. It's one of the first things I picked up. As I said, from the SKU number I know it's a really old item. When I first started to do listings, I used Photo Room to get rid of the background before I had the board, and it's got the old photograph on it. I have no idea what it's taken so long to sell, and it is sold for £10.39. I would have thought I'd have got more than that. However, you know, it's gone now. E1107. E1107 is a Lacoste Sport Fleece, it is a full zip fleece. It's a fabric-y type one. Of course it's a fabric-y type one. They're all fabric. It's a fleecy type one. And that has sold for £10 on the nose. And the reason for that is because of the condition. So if the condition had been better, I would have probably been able to achieve nearer the £20 mark. However, it got some fading as to where it had been worn sort of like along the zip lines. So that's why it's gone for so cheap. We've sold a snow globe. Now it's a Monsters Inc. It is a Primark Monsters Inc. Sully. And there you go. That has sold for a massive £8. I think I paid 50p for it in the car boot. C401. C401 is a Carhartt rework gilet. Another one of them going out the door, good to see. That has gone for £32. C704. Is an England rugby shirt. That has gone for £16. It's a really nice one actually. It's a World Cup 2015 shirt, that one. It's got World Cup winners down the side of this one. Really nice, that one. B13 is some festive ducks. Now, I picked them up the 2nd of January this year, I think it was, from a neighbour. So my neighbour was having a garage sale after Christmas, and I think he sells on Amazon and stuff like that. So yeah, I picked them up. I think I paid £8 for 4 of these, I think it was, and they are selling for £8 each, so not too bad. The only trouble was I've had to sit on them for a whole year to get them to sell. I only have 4, only 2 have sold. Was it worth the space? Probably not. A207. Now A207 is a Royal Marines Optelic Iraq t-shirt. That one there. That sold for £10. That's from the big army bundle that I got at the car boot. E804. E804 is an animal hoodie. I don't call it a vintage one. It's a late 2000s animal hoodie. Pre-packed. It's gone for £9. A1804. Oh, I was surprised about this one. This is a Jeff Dunham shirt, the 2014 World Tour. You know, he does them hand puppets. I think that one there is his most famous one. I wasn't sure whether to pick it up at the time. It's a very niche item of clothing. I paid £1 for it, I think it was, and it has sold for £11.99 relatively quickly as well, which is great, because I thought this would be one that next year I would have to keep marking down because it is quite niche. But really happy to see that one go. E304. is an Adidas Originals baseball cap with a camo print, and that has gone for £10.39. I think, I could be wrong because I'm not trendy, I think camo print is quite fashionable at the minute. I've sold army jackets and trousers and hats with that print quite regularly. Maybe it's in fashion. C1601. This is a Skinner's Steamed Hams short sleeve top 3XL. Had that for ages. Right at the beginning of the year, so I'm glad to see that one go. D509. D509 is a women's basketball top. It's brand new with tags. It's brand new old stock. It's gone for 15 quid. 14 quid. Let's get the prices right. 14 quid it's gone for plus postage. And then lastly, we have a pair of military walking boots. They are actually British military cold weather Gore-Tex Vibram boot. Size 9.5, sold for £47.99. And that's the weekend sales. Still feels a little bit light to what I was hoping for. But can't be unhappy about that. I'll get them packed. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.